ZURDO Ramirez has just beaten Joe Smith Jr. by unanimous decision. Great stuff there by Gilberto ZURDO Ramirez. Brilliant work, to be fair, throughout those 10 rounds. And yeah, overall, great solid performance there by Gilberto Ramirez, to be honest with you. Boxed really, really well. That jab, that jab of Ramirez was really good. And, following it up with some great body work as well to really fully go on and wear out Joe Smith Jr., to be fair. To quickly sum the fight up, I mean, in that round one, Joe Smith Jr. did come out strong for that first 30 seconds or first minutes or so, but then Ramirez was eventually able to build his way in with the jab well, going to the body a little bit. Same in round two. Ramirez started really well with the jab, coming out really well, dominated that round, being able to back Joe Smith Jr. up onto the ropes quite a bit, doing his thing really well, going to the body. And the jab was really good. Made Joe Smith Jr. miss quite a lot as Joe Smith Jr. was trying to get struggling to get into range a bit in that third round as well. As Gilberto Ramirez was making him miss there with the jab, making Joe Smith Jr. swing a few and miss. And yeah, Gilberto Ramirez doing well for those first 3 rounds, dominating, to be fair. Round 4 was a fairly tight one where, both had moments. Joe Smith Jr. was able to back Gilberto Ramirez up onto the ropes and get some good combinations going off, but Ramirez was able to do the same thing. So it was a fairly close round, though, to be fair. You could give that round 4 either way. Round number 5, I think Ramirez just continued there, going out with the jab really well, going to the body even more, working the body more, going for some good hooks to the body, going to the body, then going upstairs. And, really trying to break down Joe Smith Jr., to be fair, which Ramirez was doing really, really well in that round 5. Round 6, again, good stuff there by Gilberto Ramirez. That jab was causing Joe Smith Jr. problems. Joe Smith Jr. again was still struggling to get into range a bit. Gilberto Ramirez was changing angles really, really well throughout the fight. Round 6, first 6 rounds, I feel like solid there for Gilberto Ramirez. Being able to, back Joe Smith Jr. up into corners on the ropes, go to the body, stick that jab out, and, try and snap Joe Smith Jr.'s head back a bit with them a bit. But Joe Smith Jr. was having a bit of success in those 6 rounds with a few counter punches, but mostly dominant from Ramirez in those 6 rounds. Round 7 was a good solid round for Joe Smith Jr. Was able to get Ramirez up on the ropes, get some good combos getting off, and that is when Joe Smith Jr. was able to start getting into the fight a little bit more, to be fair. As, Joe Smith Jr. was going to the body a little bit as well, but yeah, he had Ramirez on the ropes a bit, kind of. Was going at it quite a bit with some good combinations, but did miss with a few as well because Ramirez's defense was really good throughout that fight. Round 8, similar to round 7 in my opinion, close round, but yeah, Joe Smith Jr. was probably edging them out a bit, putting in some good shots and good combos, going to the body a bit, but Ramirez again was making a miss with a few, and Ramirez was able to have a few moments in that round as well, going to the body quite a bit as well, having some good success towards the end of the rounds. Ramirez was. Round 9, Ramirez got back into it completely there with the jab, going to the body again. Ramirez got completely back into his rhythm after, a bit of a sloppy round 7 and 8 from him, but he was able to get back into it, made Joe Smith Jr. miss again. More going to the body again, good hooks to the body, and started to put some good solid combinations together in round 9. Same in round 10, really going forwards again, putting some good combos together to the body. Making Joe Smith Jr. consistently miss with the jab, and doing really, really well again by putting some great hooks and great combos together. To be fair, going upstairs, going downstairs, it was good stuff to see from Gilberto Ramirez, to be fair. And Gilberto Ramirez ended up winning a unanimous decision. But to be fair, Joe Smith Jr. did catch Gilberto Ramirez with a really good shot towards the end of round number 10, to be fair, but then kind of just stayed off it for a bit. But he did look like he kind of, I don't know if he wobbled him, but he kind of did stun Ramirez a bit there, to be fair, at the end of round 10. But overall, good, solid, dominant performance by Ramirez. Defending himself really, really well throughout the fight. And, that's the thing about Ramirez's game. I feel like his defense is very underrated. It's just that Bivol made it look really easy. And to be fair, I feel like a lot of people's first impression of Ramirez was against Bivol. To be fair, a lot of people's were. So that is why I do think there were many people underestimating the defense of Ramirez. But, he's pretty hard to hit today, to be fair. And the footwork of Ramirez was good. He managed to distance really well. Joe Smith Jr., I know he's just a bit sloppy at the moment, to be fair. He was landing some good solid power shots in there, to be fair, Joe Smith Jr. He was. But Ramirez showed a good chin off when he got hit. Joe Smith Jr. did as well, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, both took some damage today, to be fair. But overall, good solid fight. I really enjoyed the fight throughout. I feel like it was really good, a really good watch. And I really did enjoy the fight today. I feel like it was a real good, solid fight. And yeah, Ramirez definitely the well-deserved winner. Definitely the well-deserved winner was ZURDO Ramirez. And like we saw, yeah, like we did see Joe Smith Jr. struggle quite a bit to be able to get into range. I mean, Ramirez dealt with the range really, really well, and really was good at getting into his rhythm throughout that fight. To be fair, it was really good stuff to see from Ramirez. He was upping it as the fight went, but Joe Smith Jr. did get better as the rounds got on. But then eventually Ramirez started to find him out a bit more again. To be fair, so yeah, good all-round performance by Gilberto Ramirez, and yeah, a very well-deserved winner in my opinion. And yeah, good solid fight though. But Joe, where does Ramirez go from here? I mean, Ramirez and Anthony Yarde could be a decent fight. To be fair, I'd happily see Gilberto Ramirez and Anthony Yarde go at it. And again, like Joe Smith Jr., I don't know where he goes, but a fight against Lyndon Arthur or something. No, Lyndon Arthur's a champion though. That don't really make sense. No, I don't know what's next for Joe Smith Jr., but I want to see Gilberto Ramirez and Anthony Yarde. I feel like that's a fight to make. I don't see it happening, but it's a fight I would like to see. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the video, King. I'll speak to you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.